A's Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. Playoff baseball begins today. Chatham heads to Red Wilson Field in South Yarmouth to take on the YD Red Sox. First pitch at 4 p.m., but first it's time for Catch of the Day. I'm Chase Abrams, and I'm joined today by Chatham outfielder Armani Guzman. Armani, 40 games in the books. The regular season has come to a close. How does it feel to get to this point?
Yeah. Can't prove it, what a clown. But it's fun. I mean, we all experienced the regular season. You know, you got your length in the 40 games. I think I was here for 20, I want to say, so about half of that. But it was definitely a fun regular season. I think with the playoffs being so short, like for this next week and a half, we'll try to give it all we got and play some serious baseball.
What made this regular season so fun for you?
I think just the guys in general, the area, Chatham, the people, our host families. I mean, everything about it has just been great, and I've really enjoyed it.
Who are the guys you've really enjoyed spending time with this summer?
Yeah, there's kind of been four of us. It's been me, Cam Pruitt, Bino Waters, and Jack Bell. Been us four kind of hanging out after games or pregame or off days. So it's been really fun with those guys.
What are some of the activities you've gotten up to with those guys?
One day we went go-karting and bumper boating, I believe. It was like, I don't know, but that was fun. That was a fun Monday, I think, like we had an off day.
Cam Pruitt told us a little bit about that go-karting experience. He said that he won. How do you remember it?
He won. If he says he won, he won. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. This team has been very successful recently. 8 of the last 9 games won for Chatham. What's the secret to that success?
I think just us as teammates, we've really become kind of brothers. Like when you show up on your first day, you don't really know anybody, and this group has been together for about like 2 to 3 weeks now, and we've been able to get really close and just have fun winning games.
Chatting with Armani Guzman ahead of Game 1 of the playoffs on Catch of the Day. Armani, you went home for the MLB draft a little while ago. What was that like?
Yeah, I think I left on a Thursday. The draft was Saturday, Sunday. I was with my family for that whole process, and you know, talking to pro teams and talking to school, I thought it was best for me to go back to schools. And once I made that decision on that Sunday, I texted Coach Cook, or he texted me the next day saying he'd love to have me back, and I was more than excited to come back.
Yeah, he told us that you coming back was a little different than some other guys who may have left for the draft. What made your situation different and you coming back to Chatham?
I think just this next year in general, kind of with a chip on my shoulder, knowing I have something to prove to pro ball organizations and myself as well, and just being able to start that on the Cape and this platform has been great for me.
You've stolen 18 bags this summer after stealing over 40 this past spring. We know that you've talked about how you like to end up on second base even after a single. How is stealing bases in the Cape League compared to stealing bases in college baseball?
It's been a little tougher just because there's only 10 teams and there's not many scouting reports, but you definitely, pitching coaches know, head coaches know that, you know, if this guy gets on base, we can't let him steal. So there's been a lot of slide steps and quick times to the plate. But we do a lot of base running at West Virginia, so that's kind of just prepared me for the Cape, and I've been able to succeed at stealing bases.
Have you taken sort of a mentorship role with stealing bases with some other guys who are on the team?
I talked to Bino a little bit because he's a fast guy. Not the best base runner, but he's become really good. I think he's got up to like 12, 13 bags this summer, so it's been cool to see that. And just if guys ever have any questions, I just answer them.
Bino told us that having you hitting behind him has made his at-bats just a little bit easier. How important are the guys who hit both in front of and behind you in terms of, in the batting order, in terms of how the pitcher attacks you?
Yeah, I want to say that ever since I moved in behind him, it's made hitting easier for me because if they pitch around Bino Waters, like now you have no choice but to pitch to me. So I've seen a lot more strikes for sure, but Bino's great. And then the guy, Jack Bell's been behind me for most of my at-bats, I want to say, and he's been great behind me. So it's been cool.
You faced this Red Sox team just 2 days ago, and you've got a 3-game series coming up. How does it compare facing a team in a 3-game series versus just the kind of one-offs that have been going on throughout this summer on the Cape?
I think it's the same thing. You go into every game thinking about winning a pitch, whether offensively or defensively. And with the playoffs, yeah, it might mean a little more because you might go home after a day or two. But I think in the game, with the same approach, you try to win one pitch.
Dennis Cook has been playing you a little bit more in center field this summer because he says that that's likely where you'll end up in pro ball. How has the move over to center field consistently been for you?
Yeah, I think just getting the reps has been the most important part for me. Last year at school, I played some center to begin the year, but I don't really think I was ready to step into that role. And I think with this summer and getting the reps there, I think I am this year.
Got the playoffs coming up. First game, obviously, today. What role are you hoping to play on this team to make this team go as far as it can in the postseason?
Yeah, just try to win every pitch I can, whether that's drawing a walk in a 3-ball count or getting a hit in a 2-strike count. Just one of those things where you just try to keep producing.
There's Armani Guzman on Catch of the Day. A's and Red Sox coming up at 4 p.m. Armani, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.